As we all know, the first generation of Pokemon is the best in the entire franchise, and by far the worst is Generation 5. Before we say anything, let's let the sales speak for themselves. Generation 1, best selling in the entire franchise. Generation 5, the worst selling. But the thing is, I feel bad for you Unova fans. You don't know what a good Pokemon game is. Hell, you probably don't even know what a good Pokemon even looks like. So today, I'll play Generation 5 of Pokemon, but as a true Pokemon fan. Watch and learn. Oh god, what are these abominations they dare call Pokemon? I can't use any of these. I need a real starter. Much better. Wait, what the fuck is a special attack? So this is the evil team here. So instead of the badass Italian mafia-inspired gangsters we got in Kanto, we got wannabe crusaders who want to liberate Pokemon. Well, ain't that a step down? And now this weird hippie character wants to fight me, and his Pokemon is a Meowth that found deviant art. Fuego, burn it with fire. And now this blonde girl here is insisting that she's my rival, even though rivals are supposed to be stronger than you, and dicks. She's neither of which. She has a discount Growlithe and a Grass Ekans. Very scary. You're gonna give me a Pokemon to help fight against the gym. Okay. Oh god, what is this abomination? Luckily, I got a perfect fix for it. There we go. Much better. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, in this game, you have two different rivals. Apparently 2 bad rivals equals 1 good rival by this game's logic. And he's supposed to be a strong one, but unfortunately for him, Bellsprout counters his weird Digimon otter and that gothic Meowth he has. Time to fight the first gym leader now, and for some reason, there's 3 of them. Yeah, they're triplets, and instead of making a grass, fire, and water gym leader, they just lazy down and use the same model for all of them, just recolored their hair. And you only get to fight one of them for some reason. That's not fun. Why do people like this game again? Anyway, the gym battle was pathetic. Jiggle just groped and bind up that wannabe Growlithe and that weird water monkey Digimon. Yeah, this badge is way too complicated. I remember when badges were simple and cool and not ugly like this. This Pokemon is weirdly nostalgic. But Charmander's evolving! Wait, what's happening to it? It's getting ripped apart. Normally they just spaz into their next form. Why did this happen? Okay, it evolved, but I'm very confused. Okay, we're battling this bad rival 1 again, and honestly, it's the same fight as last time. Look, all I'm saying is, every time you fought Blue was always a challenge, no matter what he used. Those are the good days. But Pokemon is still Pokemon, damn it. Oh god, it's this guy again. Is he also a rival? This game has 3 rivals that suck. Oh well, at least he actually has more Pokemon like the other 2. And wait a minute, where's that weird gothic-ass cat you used to have? Did I kill it? Well, actually, it was emo and a goth. It probably killed itself. I need to look into that in the future. Well, I guess now it's Jiggle's trying to be ripped apart. God, this evolution is so barbaric. But you know what? It's still an evolution, even if it is inferior to the Gen 1 animation. Now I find the second gym leader. First up's this weird Yorkie thing. Like, that's not even a Pokemon, that's a Yorkie. Fuego, take out some embers. The next step is probably the ugliest thing I've ever seen. And it one-shot my Charmeleon. And then it put my Weeping Bell to sleep and 2-shot it. I just lost to a gym leader in the worst Pokemon game. Okay, gym leader, I'm back, and I burned your Yorkie, but then you get a crit takedown, so it doesn't matter, but then Recoil takes you out. Okay, then that weird thing took me out with that Retaliate move. I send out Jiggle, start using acid on it. I make a dropping acid joke, but look at that thing. It's on all the drugs. Oh yeah, I won, by the way. You know, I just realized something very different about this gym compared to any gym leaders I've ever seen in my life being a Kanto-only player. You know what that is? He's a normal type gym leader. Normal type gym leaders don't fucking exist in this universe. What the hell? So, instead of stealing trainers' Pokemon, or outright killing Pokemon like Team Rocket did, they just stole a skull of a Dragonite. Man, these villains suck. The next gym is a bug type gym. They really gave the worst type of gym in this game. Oh well, it makes my life a whole lot easier. Fuego's Ember destroys all of his Whirlipede thing, a Krabby with a rock on its back, and my babysitter if she was a midget. You can't be surprised that you lost. You used the worst type in the game willingly. Oh hey, look at that, Struggle Bug TM. Makes sense, you're bug type trainer. All you do is struggle. Oh god. What the fuck's wrong with me? And now I find this blonde dolt again. First up is that Yorkie thing. I put it to sleep, good for growth. Then it wakes up in 1 turn. I put it back to sleep, good for growth again. Then it wakes up in 1 turn again. What did this generation do to sleep? It's practically worthless now. I asked it at one shot, then I sweep the rest of her team because Gen 1 Pokemon better than Gen 5 and all that. But seriously though, I thought the generation could get any worse, but then they just fucked over sleep completely to worthlessness? Oh my god. And since I've fought Thing 1, Thing 2's here to fight, and his first so-called Pokemon is a pigeon. You know, this game's based off New York. He probably took that trip off the streets of that last city. Anyway, it goes down. Next up is his Otter's Evolution or whatever. I send out Jiggle, and Jiggle does what Jiggle does best. Sweeps to his entire team. I'm starting to see why good Gen 1 Pokemon are outlawed here. They break this game. Well, too bad for them. I'm a filthy little cheater. What the hell are these things? What happens if I try to talk to it? Oh. It's Diglett! I knew there were Gen 1 Pokemon in here. You just have to find them. And see, it wanted to join me, guiding in the first Pokeball. I'm gonna call him Shadow, because that's where he was hiding. Yes, take her away, Bianca's dad. I don't want her here. Take her, please, for the love of God, for my social Oh no. God damn it, here comes the model giving motivation. Call her ugly and tell her to go home. I don't want to deal with her anymore. Son of a bitch. They convinced him. Now I have to deal with her. I thought I was about to get rid of her as a rival. What? Don't look at me like that. Trust me, no one likes you, Bianca. And speaking of rivals nobody likes, we're fighting this guy again. And he just told me he's the leader of the enemy bad guy team. I have to admit, that's actually a pretty cool idea, but it's horribly executed. He's a shitty Pokemon trainer with bad Pokemon, and he thinks that Pokemon's feelings matter. They don't matter. All that matters as a Pokemon is your Pokemon can beat up the other people's Pokemon. You know what? Let's get on to more positive things, like Shadow. He's evolving. Now, to the people saying that this evolution design is uncreative, you're just mad that you don't have any buddies to hang out with. Alright, back to being negative. We're fighting the next gym leader, and her strategy is so infuriating. She spams this move that lets her switch out for some reason, and with her Pika clones, actually takes out Fuego, but thankfully she take out one of them. Out comes her weird electric Rapidash, send out Shadow, dig one-shots, and then out comes her other Pika clone. I spam Growl because that thing was hitting hard. Down goes Shadow. I send out Jiggle. She heal stalled me like a motherfucker, but as I took it out, because thankfully those Growls actually did something. But god, that was the most infuriating fight I had so far. This gym leader is supposed to be a model, and yet she can throw hands. She has no need for a bodyguard. This is a gym badge I actually had to work for. Maybe Gen 5 isn't that bad after all. Nah. And now we're battling this nerd rival again, even though we battled him at the end of the last gym. You know, like, what's the point of battling the rival after every gym? Makes it not feel that special. Like, when you fought Blue, it was an occasion. Like, you had to prepare for it. When you're fighting Charon here, it's just another day and another route. That's it. Like, God, at least do something interesting. Only difference was this time is that a stupid pigeon evolved into a stupider looking pigeon. Wow, how impressive. This Pokeball's attacking me. Wait, I know what it is. It's a Voltorb. What's that thing on the bottom of that Voltorb? I have a solution. There we go, much better. Now, some people, they'll bring up Voltorb trying to defend Gen 5's bad designs with the trash bag in the ice cube, but here's the thing. Voltorb has a personality. It has angry eyes. And now it has happy eyes and a smile. And now I find the next gym leader. He's a ground-type gym leader. And, well, the original ground-type gym leader was a mafia boss. You just have a big-ass cowboy hat with a weird-ass crocodile, a mole man, and then that weird jiggly frog that my girlfriend really likes sitting on for some reason. I don't know either. You know, I noticed with our entire fight basically insulting you and your Pokemon, but I gotta say, you have really nice pants. Both pairs of them. Now I find this blonde dolt again. Remember she existed? I did. She didn't get taken away from me. Anyway, first up's the Yorkie, and she heal stalls me like a bitch. If you don't know why I'm only using Sonic Boom and not any of the moves he learns, look, I refuse to use any non-Genwunner moves. It's against my religion, and because of that, she wins the exchange. Damn it. Anyway, send out Dig Trio, Dig finishes it off. That weird water monkey, Dig one-shots it. This weird snake thing, I send out Weeping Bell, a couple asses take it out. Last up is the evolution of that Pokemon I was nostalgic towards. It takes out Weeping Bell with the Side Beam. I send out Shadow, a couple digs and a scratch, take it out. Now I find this green-haired King of Team Plasma guy again that I forgot about. Again. And like always, it's a complete cakewalk, because who would have thought using the local Pokemon who has a lot of type overlap leads it to be easily swept. I did not see that coming. It's sarcasm, because I totally did. Now I find the next gym leader. First up is something called a Swoobat. Gen 5. Yeah, bad Pokemon names and bad Pokemon designs. Really the bread and butter of making a bad game. Anyway, I don't respect it at all. She's heal stalling me, so I'll blow up on it and kill it. Next up is the final evolution of that street picture from earlier. I decided to send out Jiggle to disrespect it by taking out the grass type. And last up, it's a thing called a Swanna. It's a water flying type, but way less cool than Gyarados. So for the same reason as the New York Pigeon, I sent out Fuego to take it out. So did you just pluck a feather off your swan to give me as a gym badge? Barbaric, but kind of funny. Oh my god, it's finally happening. Charmeleon's evolving. Bear witness to the coolest Pokemon besides Mewtwo and Dragonite, Charizard. And they just give this to you for free as a starter. See, Gen 1 is the greatest. Ignore the frog and the stupid turtle. And now we're fighting this nerd again. First up is the final evolution of that pigeon again, but it looks different. Electro blow up on it, and I don't kill it. That's embarrassing. Charizard finish it with the wing attack. Next up's that otter. Jiggle take it out, and it took Jiggle out. Okay, Charizard finished it off. Next up's that weird cat, finish it off. And that really ugly monkey, finished it off, Charizard. Okay. Was that rival challenging? No. I just failed to sweep him. That's what it was. I just got the Surf HM. And here's the thing. None of my Pokemon can learn Surf. You know what? There's only one Pokemon every Kanto trainer uses for Surf. Lapras. And you're wondering how I got this thing? Good old-fashioned Gen 1 glitches and hacks. Mostly the hacking part. Wait a minute. Completely in sync, dancing, and a clapping sound. Wait a minute, I know what you are. I knew it, you were a bunch of Mr. Mimes. You can't fool me. You see, they knew these Pokemon suck, so they hide the Gen 1 Pokemon in here. You just have to be smart enough to find them. Let's keep the mood positive. Jiggle's now evolving. It's beautiful. My guaranteed crit machine is here. Wait a minute, I didn't get a crit there. Did they change how crits work? Damn you, Gen 5! Oh well, let's beat up the next gym later. The next gym is the Ice-type gym. I have a Charizard. Do I need to explain what happened to those poor Ice types? They melted and got crushed by a ton of rocks. You know, I got one thing that remains consistent. The Ice-type blows as a type. Thank you for the gym badge. And now, probably know in this game, I'm fighting one of the rivals again. I was right, we're fighting Blondie again. But here's the thing. Judging from her text, this is gonna be our last fight. Her overgrown Yorkie, 2 seconds for Mr. Mime to get out. Next up is her starter. Well, guess what? Jiggle's a better grass type, it goes down. That cookie jar thing, I poison it. Then she puts Nessie to sleep and I'm taking out Victory Bell. She heal stalls me, but then a critical surf one-shots it. And last of that water monkey, I have Thunderbolt. Enough said. And now we're facing the final gym leader, a dragon type trainer, or I should say dragon type master. And he has 3 mad Pokemon that all get swept by my Ice Beam. You know, Lance was a dragon type master, had 6 powerful Pokemon. Even if he brought an ice type, it still was a challenge. This guy, Ice Beam go burr. And there we go. I got 8 badges from this pathetic region. Now, Pokemon game's still the same. I'll have to fight one of my rivals after this to prove that I'm the strongest and be champion, all that nonsense. Let's go kick his ass. So I was right, we're fighting the nerd, but this time my Electric Nose Thunderbolt, so that annoying little pigeon gets 1-shot this time. His Samurai Otter gets 2-shot. This weird emo cat, I Thunderbolt it, gets a critical Nightos on me, no Thunderbolt takes it out. And last up is this weird little fire monkey. Nessie Surf 2-shots it. That felt good considering the hell he put me through in our last battle. And now we're fighting Elite Four. First up's a Fire-type trainer. Discount Bruno. And just like Bruno, he was pretty easy. I mean, I have a Psychic type. Psychic sweeps his entire team. Next member. Next Elite Four member is called Caitlyn. She's a Psychic-type trainer. Makes sense. Psychic-type is the best type in the game. First up is a blob of cells. And I think about biology. But someone on fire, it dies. It goes down, but not to hitting Charizard with the Thunder, because apparently I can learn that. Next up is this tambourine-looking motherfucker. Finishes Charizard off with a Shadow Ball. I send out Strike, Thunderbolt finishes it off. Next up is this Native American totem thing. Thunderbolt 1-shots. Last up is that jar of cookie bowl, whatever. I take out a couple Thunderbolts. You see why Electro can't learn Thunderbolt naturally? It's too goddamn powerful. On to the next member. The next Elite Four member uses the Dark type. That type is fake. Fuego burn all of his Pokemon away so they can burn in hell where they belong. Although the Crocodile looks kind of cool. Nah, it belongs in hell. On to the final member. The final Elite Four member is a Ghost-type trainer. Back in my day, the Ghost-type only had 1 line of Pokemon. That's because Gengar was so cool. There didn't need to be others. Anyway, first up's our Coffin, and Flamethrower takes it out. Next up is this female Pringles mascot-looking thing. I send out Electro, the Thunderbolt takes it out. Next up is a Golurk. I don't know how to describe this thing. She's out with Earthquake, Lapras' Surf takes it out. Last up is a Floating Chandelier. A critical Surf one-shots it. Now on to the champion. Would you look at that? My rival beat the champion. I wonder where they got that idea from. Okay, I'll kick your ass like I did the blue 26 years ago. Alright, I'll kick this wannabe rival's ass for one last time. First up is his legendary. Yeah, it's still a legendary Pokemon. I guess 2-shot Mother Duck Trio's Earthquake. Next up is the Ice Cream Cone. Rock Slide 1-shots it with a crit. Next up is this Caracasa Sea Turtle thing. Check out the waterfall. but Victory Bell's Razor Leaf one-shots. Next up is the Gears. That thing knows Flamethrower for some reason. I hit it, and then it turns into a Deviant Art Drawer. I don't know. Takes out Victory Bell. I send out Charge on offense with a Flamethrower. Next up is this weird prehistoric bird. I send out Mr. Mime. I'm gonna tank it off. Go for Psychic. Takes me out the Crunch. I then send out Lecho, Thunderbolt one-shots. Last up is the real Gears. The 2 Thunderbolts takes out that wannabe Pokemon. And now this guy's daddy wants to fight me. I guess he got mad that I beat his son. First up's this Coffee thing. Go for Earthquake, goes for Shovel. I'll send out Charizard. Take out a couple Flamethrowers. Next up is this Bisharp thing. The dark guy had it. I don't know why I sent it out. It's weak to fire. Flamethrower one-shots it. Next up is this frog-looking motherfucker. I sent out Victory Bell, Razor Leaf one-shots. And next up is this like dragon thing with little dragon heads on its hands. I don't know. Takes out Victory Bell. Send out Lapras with this Focus Blast, which does a lot of damage with 2 Ice Beams. Take it out. Next up is this Tauros with an Afro. Takes out Lapras. Send out Charizard. Go for Flamethrower. It doesn't kill. Takes me out with this Head Charge move and doesn't die to recoil. You little shit. I send out Mr. Mime. Psychic finishes off. Last up is this Eel Electric thing. I hit it with Psychic. So we have Crunch. Another Psychic takes it out. And there we go. I beat this stupid game. And would you look at that? I played this game like it was a true Pokemon game. You see? I hope you guys that like Gen 5 learned something. I don't know how to end this. I'm just gonna end the Genwunner RP here. Hope you all enjoyed though. Like, this actually was really fun for me to do. That being said, my biggest regret with this challenge was forcing myself to only use Gen 1 moves, because holy shit, they suck. Anyway, hope you all enjoy. Like, subscribe, comment, see future other bullshit, and I'll see y'all later. Peace, bitches!